Katie Thurston burst onto our screens on The Bachelor, stepping into a world where love is both a competition and a spectacle. With cameras rolling and millions watching, she brought a refreshing energy to the show. Instantly, Katie stood out, not just for her honesty and quirky charm, but for her willingness to be unapologetically herself, even when the spotlight was brightest. She quickly became a fan favorite, and her journey led her to become the lead on her own season of The Bachelorette in 2021, where she took control of her own narrative. Katie's journey was raw and real. She wasn't afraid to have tough conversations or show her vulnerability. She opened up about her past, her hopes, and her fears, connecting with viewers on a deeper level. We watched her fall for Blake Moynes, and their engagement felt like a fairy tale unfolding on national television. Their chemistry was undeniable, and fans rooted for their happily ever after. But real life isn't always a storybook. The pressures of public life, constant scrutiny, and the challenge of maintaining a relationship in the spotlight took their toll. By October, the engagement ended, leaving both to pick up the pieces. Katie faced heartbreak in the public eye, but she handled it with honesty and grace. She didn't shy away from sharing her struggles, letting others know they weren't alone in their pain. She didn't pretend it was easy. She showed us that it's okay when things don't work out, and that healing is a process, not a quick fix. Her resilience and openness made us admire her even more. Katie became a symbol of strength, showing that setbacks can lead to growth and new opportunities. Instead of hiding, Katie embraced new beginnings, ready for whatever came next. She leaned into self-discovery, exploring new passions and possibilities beyond reality TV. Her story was never just about finding love on TV. It was about staying true to herself, learning from every experience, and inspiring others to do the same. And as one chapter closed, another, even more unexpected one, was about to begin. Katie's willingness to embrace change set her apart. Katie's journey was far from over. With every step, she reminded us that real-life romance is about courage, growth, and the hope that the best is yet to come. A love found Katie again, this time off camera, with comedian Jeff Arcuri. Their connection sparked online in April 2024. No cameras, just genuine laughter and friendship. By May, Katie was happily sharing her new relationship, and soon after, they went Instagram official. She called Jeff her love, protector, and laughter. Her happiness was undeniable. In August, Jeff proposed on a secluded Kauai beach, and Katie said yes. This wasn't a TV romance, it was real, deep, and built on mutual respect and joy. Their whirlwind love became her anchor, just as life threw them an unimaginable challenge. Together, they were about to face the biggest test of all. In February 2025, Katie's world changed forever. Her life split into a before and after in a single moment. She was diagnosed with invasive ductal carcinoma, a life-altering discovery that no one is ever truly prepared for. This aggressive form of breast cancer brought with it a wave of fear, uncertainty, and questions about the future. The news was devastating, but Katie faced it head-on, summoning a strength she never knew she had. She refused to let fear define her journey. She began aggressive treatment right away, enrolling in a clinical trial and starting IVF to preserve her dream of having a family one day, even as her body fought for survival. Then a setback. Doctors found spots on her liver, raising terrifying fears that the cancer had already spread further than anyone hoped. Suddenly, the future was uncertain, and every day became a battle against both the disease and the unknown. Katie juggled endless appointments, flying between New York and LA, navigating a maze of treatments, tests, and waiting rooms that seemed to stretch on forever. Through it all, she stayed open about her fears and hopes, sharing her story with honesty and vulnerability, connecting with others who needed to know they weren't alone. Her fight wasn't just for herself, it was for everyone watching, showing that even in the darkest moments, there's strength to be found and hope to be shared. Katie's courage inspired countless others facing their own battles, reminding them that resilience can be contagious. She proved that vulnerability and resilience can coexist and that it's possible to find moments of joy even in the midst of pain. And through it all, she wasn't facing this alone. Her loved ones stood by her side, giving her the courage to keep fighting, no matter what came next. True love is tested in crisis, and Jeff proved to be Katie's unwavering support. He stood by her through every diagnosis, every moment of fear, and every small victory. In March 2025, they married in a simple backyard ceremony, choosing joy in the midst of uncertainty. Surrounded by family and their puppy, they celebrated love over fear. Jeff's presence became Katie's strength, her peace, her laughter, her hope. Their marriage was a testament to partnership, choosing each other, no matter what. Katie often said she couldn't do this without him, and their bond only grew stronger. Together, they faced each day with courage and love. Their story became a beacon of hope for anyone fighting through the storm. Instead of retreating, Katie made the courageous decision to share her cancer journey openly with the world. She knew that by speaking out, she could reach people who might be feeling isolated or afraid and offer them a sense of hope and understanding. Katie wanted to help others, just as the stories of those who came before her had helped her find strength. She believed that sharing her experiences could create a ripple effect of support and compassion. She didn't shy away from the hard parts, the fear, the pain, and the overwhelming uncertainty that comes with the diagnosis. Katie was honest about her struggles, showing the world that vulnerability is not a weakness, but a source of connection. By being so open, she created a safe space and a community for those facing similar battles, letting them know they weren't alone in their feelings or experiences. Her vulnerability became her superpower, inspiring hope and resilience in others who saw themselves in her story. She showed that it's possible to find moments of joy and triumph even in the midst of hardship. Katie urged everyone to advocate for their health, to speak up for themselves, and to support one another through every step of the journey. She reminded people that their voices matter. Katie's story became about more than just love or survival. It was about the incredible strength of the human spirit and the power of community and connection. She showed that even in the darkest times, you can find light, hope, and meaningful connection with others who understand your journey. Katie Thurston is a warrior, a wife, and an inspiration to so many. Her courage continues to touch lives and encourage others to keep fighting. Through her honesty and openness, she reminds us all, no matter what challenges we face, you are never alone, and together we can find strength.